Joining us today is a French student by the name of Francesca Achille. Welcome to America, Francesca. We are delighted to have you on our show.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to answer your questions.
Our first question for you is, what is it like being an exchange student from France, going into an IB school?
Well, Miss Jane, it's been quite an easy transition because of the international mindedness of the IB curriculum.
How do you mean?
The IB program is an international program, meaning that the stuff we learn here is being taught also in France and many other nations.
Do you mind giving us an example of a time where you have used the tools given to you by IB to think internationally?
Why, yes. Take, for example, my biology HL class. We discuss many ethical issues that people in different cultures perceive differently. For example, the issue of in vitro fertilization.
What do different cultures think of in vitro fertilization?
That's a good question. Well, considering the different religions around the world, people have different moral principles and may be against or for the idea of IVEFFS.
That's very true. It's nice that you are able to recognize that. Are there any other topics in biology that give you international mindedness?
Indeed. There are plenty. For instance, when we learned about global warming, we discussed how it has an effect on the entire Earth rather than just simply regions with heavy industrialization. Another instance would be when we talked about the global revolution of vaccines. In biology, much of what we learn is universal and affects people from all over.
I see you really did learn a lot. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us this evening. For those of you tuning in, thank you for joining us, and we hope that this talk has helped to give you international mindedness.